Hi guys, how's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing really well. Okay, what we're going to do today is I'm going to make an Easter decoration for your door. And I'm going to show you what you're going to need. And these are actually still available at Dollar Trees. I was at a couple of them day before yesterday. And you need about 5 or 6 packs of these. There's 6 in a pack. And you're going to need some parchment paper. And both of those items you can get at the Dollar Tree, along with the Mod Podge. You need Mod Podge, this is a definite. You can get that at Dollar Tree. Any type of scissors. A paintbrush. Some paints. You can use any kind you want. I just happen to have gotten these at Walmart. They're the Waverly chalk paints. And let's see. You're going to need irons. I have the Cricut mini press, and I have a craft iron, which I got when AC Moore was still open, but I believe Michael's and Hobby Lobby carry these too. You are definitely going to need a wooden disc or wooden round. I actually got these 6 in a pack at Hobby Lobby, and they were $7.99, and they were 40% off. And you definitely need some napkins. I got these at Marshall's or TJ Maxx, but I'll put a video in here I took the other day. I was at the Dollar Tree, and oh my goodness, wait till you see the napkins they got in. And a glue gun. Here's my glue gun. Okay, so let's get this started. I think that's everything. Well, you're going to need some twine if you're going to make a bow at the end. Whatever you decide ribbon to use for your bow. So now let's get this started. And I didn't mention you could use a regular iron too if you don't have either one of these. And the twine also is for making a hanger on the back of your board. And here's what the bunny napkins look like that I chose. That's these ones I just showed you on the package. The package is open on the top. I already cut these out. And also the wood rounds, these are 10-inch rounds. Okay, the first thing you want to do, I already did, is you want to paint your surface white. And I used the Waverly chalk paint in white. You get this at Walmart. Okay, and wait for that to dry. Okay, now when the paint is dry, you want to take your Mod Podge. I'm opening a brand new bottle. These are from Dollar Tree. And you want to put some in the center. That might be too much, but that's okay. We'll just spread it out a little further. With the paintbrush, this side I hadn't used yet. I used on a little bit of Mod Podge on the other side. This was the painting side. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this. Just spread that out. This is where we're going to put the napkin in the center. Okay. We'll just put that all around in the center. We don't really need it on the edges because we're not going to decoupage anything on the outside. We just need it in the center. Okay, so now you want to take your napkin. You want to grab a corner of your napkin because we want to take the backing off. So what I do is I just scrape it like that with my fingernail. Some people just get a little bit of Mod Podge and put it between their nails and rub it until it comes apart. But this part seems to work for me. And there it is. You can see that? 2 pieces coming apart right there. So we want to grab those 2 pieces, those 2 corners. Okay, and just pull that apart. Pull that backing right off the napkin. That's why it's called 2-ply. Some of them are 3-ply. Okay, and this is what we want to work with. Just this. We don't need this anymore. Okay, we put that off to the side. And you just cut these guys down to however you want them. You can cut them out around the image. You can just cut them in a square block. However you want to cut them out. If you're doing something that's long like this, just cut it straight across here and use this whole piece. Alrighty. So I'm just going to take one of these. I haven't chosen which one yet, this one or this one, and put it in the center. I've already marked the center. Or you can just eyeball it if you want. Okay, so I already cut mine down to this. Let me take this sheet away. And I'm going to cut this in half because I only have room in the center for one of these. Because I'm going to put the carrots around the whole outside. And I still want to paint the outside orange, so we'll come back to that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and quick paint the outside orange. So pour a little bit of this orange. Oopsie. And I'm just going to do the outside. I'm just doing one of these dabber brushes because it just happened to be right by me. Right by me. Just paint all around the outside. Oopsie. I think I poured too much paint. But you can get acrylic paint at Dollar Tree, and it says, I believe it says on the bottle that it's premium. So I'm going to go around the outside and get the outside. Okay, let me just dab it. I got all this extra paint on here. Let's just dab around there. And do it where you can see it. Dab, dab, dab. Okay. Alrighty. All done with the dabbing. Let me finish getting it in here. Okay. That looks good. We will let that dry and I will be right back. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys how I laid it out. I haven't done anything yet. I wanted to show you, of course, how I painted it underneath. But I don't like this empty space right here. So I had also purchased these napkins when I was at TJ Maxx or Marshall's. So I'm going to take one of these and cut some of these butterflies out and just fill that in right there. I think that'll be pretty. So like I said, this is just a laid out version to give me an idea of where I want to work and what I want to do. So let me show you some of the area that I did paint. Move some of the carrots. Oops, get this way. So see, it just makes it look better instead of seeing the white piece of wood underneath here. It's orange to blend in with the carrots. So I painted that all the way around the perimeter on the outside. Probably the length of the carrots. I mean, I can pull this back now and show you too. See? So that's where I painted it too. So it's about the length. Put the carrots, the edge of the carrot on the edge of the wood. And then it comes to right there, right up there where we need it to be. So I didn't need to paint the center because I put the Mod Podge in the center. So as you can see, I have my napkin all laid out the way I want it. I didn't show you the specifics of how I did this because however you want to do yours is going to be different from how I did mine. But I did cut that white part out up here, I will tell you that. And I cut the butterflies out to fit in the background. And I even filled in a little space over here. Okay. So what we're going to do now is, we're also going to need parchment paper. Okay, so we need to cover this up. Make sure there's no bulk. And what we're doing is, we're actually protecting our iron because we're decoupaging with an iron. So what we're going to do is the heat of the iron is going to make the dried Mod Podge kind of melt into the napkin and adhere the napkin to the wood. So let's get to that. Let's start ironing. Okay. And just keep on moving it around. Get all the edges, and we're also going to put a top coat of the Mod Podge on top of the napkins. So not all of this is going to go down because I pieced it out. I'd say 3/4 of it is going to go down right now, and then the rest will be when I put the rest of the Mod Podge on it. Make sure you really get the middle and all around the edges. And then we'll check it and see how it's looking. I love this process. Okay, let's pull our parchment up. Let's see how that looks. Wow, that's down there pretty good. All except for this right here, which is where we pieced it together. So when we put the layer of Mod Podge on the top, that's going to put that back down and seal that. But other than that, I mean, these corners, all this is down. Like I said, whatever's not, like this little corner right here, there's no Mod Podge up there. You can see it's just paint. See that? So we'll just put some Mod Podge on the top, but this went down nice, these ends, all this. So I'm going to go over it one more time with the iron. Okay, let's start up here. Maybe we'll sit there for a couple seconds in one spot. Get that Mod Podge to melt into that napkin really, really well. You don't want to burn it though. Don't stay in one spot for too long. And let's get that center. Okay. Alright. Now we're going to let that cool off before we put some more Mod Podge on the top. So we will be right back. It's nice and cooled off. Got my paintbrush already. And I'm just going to use a little bit of Mod Podge. This is just to give it a top coat and to also seal these parts. Okay, we're going to put a little bit of Mod Podge, just a little bit. Okay, got my paintbrush ready. I'm going to start spreading that, especially right there where I put those two napkins together. Be real gentle so you don't tear the napkin. Use a little bit more. I'm going to seal this that we already did, just to give it a top coat. And I'm going to put it up in those corners. I'm sorry if I keep hitting the camera. It's right by my elbow. I'm going to get these corners and seal these guys. Just give them a top coat. Get that down. Okay. And it's okay if you get it on the paint, because it's going to dry clear and you're not going to see it once we put the carrots on. Okay, I think we're good. Looks like it. Any place that you see that the napkin may be coming up, just put some Mod Podge there and just be very delicate. Okay, so we'll be back after this dries and we'll put the... Okay, and now for the carrots. Okay, this is what we're going to do with the carrots. Pull my hair back so it doesn't get in the way. We got a little batch of carrots over here I picked up at the farmer's market. No, I'm just kidding. Dollar Tree. And what we're going to do is we're going to put them on the edge or just a little over the edge. We don't want to cover up our bunnies. So let's see where we want to start. I want to start with this one because he's so close right there. So I think that might work right there because that looks like he's eating it. So let's start with that one. Put some hot glue on it. Don't mind me, I for some reason always shake with my hot glue gun arm when I'm pressing the glue gun. And let's see, where do we want that? Just off the edge, a little bit. Okay. Our first carrot is down. Yes. Okay, this carrot has glue on it. I don't know why. I'm going to do the same thing. Let's put some hot glue on this one. Right down the edge. And you know what? I'm going to put a little glue on the side of here just for some extra. Ouchie, ouchie. And try to line those two up evenly here and hopefully back here. They're not exactly all the same length, but they're pretty close. And if I keep banging the camera, I'm so sorry. Trying not to be in your way so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, take another carrot, put another strip of glue, a little bit on this side. Okay, for some odd reason my camera decided to shut itself off when I was putting that third carrot down. So let's do number 4. A little dab over here. Just a little bit. And line them up. Looks pretty good. Okay. The glue at the top there. Let me grab that off of there. Okay. I just put it on the side of this. And voila! I think I'm still hitting the camera. It is right next to my elbow. Okay. A little dab there. Looking good. Right. Okay, I'm not going to make you guys go through this whole thing with me. You know what? I don't like that one right there. It's got a little bit of glue on the other side of it. Let me put that one aside. And I'm going to actually open another package. We will put those over there. And we have another batch. Alright. Some glue down the side and a wee bit on the side. Line it up. And it's looking good. I'll do one more with you guys. I'll bore you doing all of these. Okay. And I will come back when all the carrots are on there. Alrighty, they're all on. It is looking so adorable. I can't wait to see it hanging up. Okay, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to put a piece of twine on the back. So let me show you that. Okay, what I did was I took a piece of twine and I found the center on the front and I tied a piece of twine around these two stems right here so I would know where the center was on the back. So I can put my twine on the back. So what I want to do is I'm going to put some glue on the very edge. Good amount. And then for extra strength, I am going to put some glue on a popsicle stick. Put that across the bottom of that twine. And just hold that down. I could have broke it in half, but it's no biggie. So I am actually going to put some across here. Okay. Hold that down. And I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to show you. I'm just going to make a regular bow. I'm going to show you what I found at Dollar Tree that I thought would be really cool for this. Okay, so I found this at Dollar Tree. It says Floral Garden Mesh Ribbon. And I thought that looked like grass. Isn't that cool? So I'm going to make a bow with this. Oh my gosh, you guys, is that not too cute? I love it. So what do you guys think? I know it looks crazy hanging up here on my back drop, but I'm going to go hang it on my front door so you guys can see it better. Sorry about the wind out here. I just wanted to get this finished and up for you guys. So what do you guys think? I love it. Let me show you the bow real quick. It's nothing fancy, just a regular bow. I just thought that looked so cool with the stems of the carrots. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you give it a try. To my subscribers, I appreciate you guys so much. And if you're not yet a subscriber, I hope you will be. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.